It's Aubrey, recovering perfectionist, queen of distraction, and today we are in the entryway of my home. It's been far too long since I've given this space some good old TLC. There's a lot of dust and a lot of raincoats considering it's July. There are several aspects of this small space that I'm not a huge fan of, things that I thought were going to work when I originally designed the space, and just a few things that need to be tweaked. So let's start this video with just a quick tour of what I'm up against right now. It's really not anything extremely dire, just a few things that I want to change. All right, first point of interest, when you walk in, you immediately see this adorable but extremely dirty rug. I've thought about swapping it out and buying a rug that is specifically advertised as washable, but I'm gonna pop this in the washer today on a delicate cycle and just see what dirt I can get out of it. Worst case scenario, I ruin it and I have to actually follow through with finding a new rug to buy. Second point of interest, this dusty shelf. Josh made this probably 10 or 11 years ago. It's my favorite thing. He does not understand why. It's been several colors, but I just still love it. A couple years ago, we replaced the wooden dowel hangers that were originally on it and put these on, and I just think it's so cool. I'm just gonna put that down there for now. Third point of interest, or I should say area of concern, this letter holder that I imagined sorting my mail, it doesn't do that. What it does is hold Tupperware that I need to give back to people. This one's been here for almost a year, even though my friend and I have hung out at least once or twice since then. I don't know whose that is. And then a bunch of other miscellaneous bits and bobs that don't have a home. And so they live here, but I don't want, this isn't cute. It might be cute if it was mail, but even then I don't really want mail there either. So this is gonna go. I don't know what I'm gonna put there. We'll cross that bridge shortly. Fourth point of interest, I still love the table. I like my little design setup, even though I do not use the diffuser as much as I actually thought I was ever going to. I still like the mirror for the most part. These are where my junk drawers are. I don't really have a junk drawer in the kitchen. This is where the random stuff ends up. Batteries, birdseed, essential oils, and walkie-talkies. And then over yonder, we have the shoe basket with 700 pairs of shoes in it. And right here is the only closet like this style that we have in the entire house. We don't have a linen closet. We have this. I feel like I would prefer to have more shelving in here than hanging capacity. I feel like that's really just kind of a lot of wasted space. I have a wire baker's rack that I used for starting seeds. I think I might be able to squeeze it in here, but it might also be impossible. I honestly don't know if it's even worth my time to try because the door opening. So I have to disassemble it from where it is in hopes that I can get the shelves in. It's just geometry, and that was not necessarily my strong point in school. This is literally every piece of artwork and schoolwork from kindergarten and first grade. My iron, which I only use for crafts with Jackson. My snow coat, and that mystery liquid. And here you'll see my front door that I always say I want to paint, but never actually follow through with painting. But maybe today I can at least give it a little scrub so it doesn't look so nasty dirty. All right, rug is in the wash. Right now I'm going to tackle shoes and coats. All right, let's do this. I'd say this is much better. I threw away 2.5 pairs of shoes, and I still need to find my other flip-flop for this basket. And then I have 4.5 pairs of shoes for donation. I also now have a pile of bags that I need to sort through. I'm not sorting through my purse though. My soul does not have the energy for that today. to do a quick detour for a public service announcement regarding baby snow boots. You know, when your small one is like really tiny and their foot might be a circle, so it's impossible to find shoes to wear? Well, these bag style booties are a game changer. Not only did they fit Alex's extremely round feet, but once he started walking, they weren't big and bulky and clumsy like an actual shoe. They kept his foot warm and dry. They're just a bag with two like elastic things. So like that goes around the ankle and that goes around the calf. And then like this random part, I would just like tuck it around his foot just to keep it contained. And like I'm gonna link them below. I just really cannot recommend these enough. I'm happy with it, well, happy-ish. I'm not gonna mess with this anymore or I'm gonna go insane. here is the final product. This really, I'm not happy with it. I'm happy with it. No, I'm not. I'm lying. I'm content, I suppose. I don't really think it could get better than it is unless I spend like another hour on it, and I don't have the time nor energy to do such a thing. P.S. If you hear screaming children, they're in the pool, but I can see them. Nobody's drowning. That Snapdragon said no. Let's see. The rug is still out drying. I'll probably add a little clip, a cute evening shot where everything's all put together when it's dry. I like that, I do, but I just feel a bench would be more functional. And there's one at IKEA that I think is cute. And my friend Haley just texted me and said, would you want to go to IKEA one day? And I said, yes. I said, yes, I certainly would. I would like to do that very much so. So we might end up needing to revamp this area. We don't need to, it works, but it could certainly be more functional. I'm not tired of the shoe basket, but I don't know. I just feel like something else needs to happen here. I kind of want to eliminate the option to hide things in there. I need to go through all of my essential oils in there and figure out what I'm doing with that. I don't think I've actually used the diffuser in over a year. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about that. And then the rack thingy came down. Again, one less place for me to hide things, or not hide things, but one less place for me to put things. And that's a painting that I painted. Do I love it? I think it's cool. Do I think it belongs here? Not necessarily, but I'm happier with that than I am with the other collector of the things. That table belongs outside. This thing, I decided against the baker's rack. There was not going to be enough space between the top shelf and the top shelf of the baker's rack for me to get the whole thing in there. It was just going to be more work than, and I really can't even say it would be more work than it's worth, because it would just be physically impossible to get it to fit in there. That basket of all of Jackson's work I have there so I can go through it. I tried to tuck our winter coats and like cooler weather coats away as much as I could. And yeah, so this is something that I've been wanting to do for quite some time. It feels nice to have it done. Like there's a lot happening here with all of our coats. So that's that. Thank you for tagging along with me while I got some stuff done. Filming all of the things that I try to tackle in my day-to-day life really just seems to streamline everything for me. Probably because my phone is attached to a tripod and I can't get distracted. But the new episodes of Bluey did get me distracted a few times. The kids were watching those earlier. And that's all. For real this time. Thank you so much for watching. If you're subscribed, thank you kindly. If you're not yet subscribed, please consider doing so. It really puts just a little smile on my face. I'll see you in the next video. As always, I love you, have fun, and be kind.